Would I hire myself? Of course, I will hire myself because I know the strengths and weaknesses of my own self. I know where I am good and where I am bad. I will definitely make use of my strengths and I will give a suitable job to me based on my own strengths. In other companies, they judge you based on your resume, where you provide the details about your experience, which are very much known to the outside world. But as a person, I know about myself, about my own inner self. This is very, very important. Even in big companies, they have this type of interviews where they try to identify the true person inside that person sitting before them. That is the real one. More than the skill, we have to identify and find out the real character of that person. Will he be able to be with us for a long term and be a sincere worker and be a loyal worker? These are all very, very important than the skills. Skills can be definitely developed, but the character that is already developed, which we have to identify, that can be done only by intensive interviews. But as a person, I know about my own self. I know about my skills and I know about my character. Hence, I will be very happy to hire myself for a suitable job. At present, I am hiring myself as a singer and as a speaker. English speaking and Tamil singing, these are my core areas of interest and strength. Hence, I will definitely hire myself as a speaker and as a singer in my personal company. All the best. Living between the dots, the ellipses of life, circle is getting pressurized to become an ellipse. Many of us are getting pressurized by so many external forces to become an ellipse and to live between the dots. But we lived beyond the dots in our younger days. I still remember the days of my primary school when I tried so many things: singing, drawing, dancing, acting, even electrical work. That was the time when any new activity challenged us to try that, and we tried. But over a period of time, a lot of constraints. We have to take care of our family, we have to earn, we have to retain the job, living between the dots. But that is not the end. God has created each one of us with a lot of potentials. We have to identify those potentials and we have to practice whenever we find time, in addition to our regular work for our earning. And practice. Definitely, that will enlarge the ellipse into a full circle and we will go beyond the dots. But at the same time, we have to take care of our bare necessities, our responsibility to take care of family. Everything is there. But let us not make them as dots and let us not live between those dots. Let us make the distance between those dots larger and larger. And let us use that space to experiment with everything. But at the same time, not forgetting those dots of our responsibility towards our family and people around us. If we do like that, then definitely we can live within the dots and also beyond the dots. That is definitely possible. We have to find out innovative ways to experiment all these type of possibilities. All the best to all of us. Thank you. What if mirrors could talk? I think my mirror will talk to me like this: Hey man, this is not the real you. This is only the reflection of your external look. The real you is inside you, deep inside you. Go and practice relaxation. You will be able to find out that the self-consciousness and the super-consciousness are one and the same. Then you will be able to identify yourself as part of this world. Everybody in this world are one and the same. If you get that realization, you will be showering love and affection to everybody. You will respect everybody. You will help everybody. In the same way, you will get help from everybody. You will be respected by everybody. That is a way to make this world as a better place for all of us to live together happily, peacefully. That will happen only if you beautify your inner look. Don't come to me and stand before me quite often, trying to do a lot of makeup, trying to do better dressing. That may create a better external look, but people will identify you when you start speaking, when you start behaving. And that is a real you. Try to beautify that, try to cultivate that. Maybe once or twice you can come in front of me and do something to make yourself pleasant looking to others. But that is enough. Don't overdo that. Don't do over makeup. Don't do over dressing. Not at all required. Your internal look is more important than your external look. Try to beautify that. That is also possible. Sit in a place calmly, practice relaxation. You do whatever technique you learn, do that. It could be a meditation or any type of relaxation technique. That will definitely make you as a better person. That is the real beauty. You enhance that beauty, not in front of my face, not in front of me, the mirror. The mirror is inside you. See that mirror. That is the real reflection of you. Take care of that reflection. Take care of that real you. All the best. Bye. Whatever comes to my mind on seeing this poster of food chart, giving the details of various types of foods to be eaten for breakfast, lunch and dinner, is to laugh at this. When we are not having basic food to eat, how can we afford to all this type of crazy foods like green tea, oats meals, a lot of other food items specified here are affordable only to rich people, not like middle class and poor people in our country. Less food and more water is the best way to reduce our weight and work hard. If all three are combined together, then definitely we can reduce our weight. And to reduce the appetite, we have to drink water frequently. This is the first idea which came to my mind on seeing this poster of food chart. The next thing which I saw and laughed at is the spelling mistake at the end, saying that we have to sleep for 6 to 8 hours, but the timing is given as 11 p.m. to 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. The person who is very careful in detailing lot of different types of food is very careless in noting down the time. Instead of 8 hours, he has given only 1 hour for sleep. Overall, this type of crazy charts with their colorful pictures of different types of food like vegetables, tea and fruits, a lot of things. We can happily look at it, but I think it is not at all practically possible for a common man to adopt this food chart. Thank you. I am evaluating the speech given by our Toastmaster Nagarajan on the topic 7:15, whatever comes to his mind after seeing the picture of a food chart. I like the way in which he analyzed the food items in that chart prescribed for breakfast, lunch and dinner. He was able to bring the fact that these food items in that quantities are very much harmful to our health. And I like the way in which he prescribed his own food chart. That is very, very practical. And this is what is coming to our mind when we see any food chart, comparing this with our regular food chart and analyzing it and coming out with the right food chart. This he was able to bring out in his speech very nicely, very beautifully, and connecting that food chart with the health, both physical and mental health, including the sleeping habits. That is also very nicely elaborated in his speech. We also come to know about his own regular food habits and also his own sleeping habit. Any speech which involves the personal experience of the speaker will be very, very effective to the audience. Yes, that effect I could see in this speech of our Toastmaster Nagarajan. Coming to any recommendation for that, I could see that after disputing, he brought the details about his own food habits. Maybe he could have brought some more details about the mental health which he mentioned. He mentioned about the food items, he mentioned about the sleeping, but the mental health related relaxation techniques which I am sure that he is practicing, that also could have been brought into this speech so that it will make us a full effective speech, bringing out the health factor, making us to adopt that for us as well. Anyhow, all the best, Toastmaster Nagarajan. We will definitely adopt your healthy habits, healthy food habits, and healthy sleeping habits. Hopefully, this will make all of us to live a happy, healthy life. Thanks a lot. Everything will be okay in the end. If it is not okay, it is not the end. Yes, of course. Consistency and persistency are all the more important till we achieve our goal. It will not be done in a single day. Rome was not built in a day. We have to put in our efforts continuously, consistently. Then only we will be able to reach our goal. Take the case of these table topic speeches. I remember our Toastmaster Hemant started this long back, many years back. I am a member in this forum since then. Nowadays, I am seeing so many TT forums started by many regions, many zones, many Toastmaster clubs and districts and divisions. But our Toastmaster Hemant was the first person to start this table topic forum, visualizing that this impromptu skill is going to be the main skill for impromptu, for spoken English. Yes, we can prepare very well and we can speak for 5 minutes. But immediately when a topic is given, we have to think on our own immediately and the instant, and immediately we have to start speaking. Maybe the 10 seconds grace time is there. But how to practice that skill? Only by participating in these type of forums. Just simply participating is not sufficient. We need to listen to other speeches so that we get more ideas. And also we need to read both fiction and non-fiction to get more vocabulary, to get more ideas. Maybe time management is the biggest issue for this, which I am also facing. But somehow we have to give priority to this. Where there is a will, there is always a way. If it is not okay, it is not the end. Let us work hard. Everything will be okay in the end. We will become a great impromptu speaker. It will be definitely helpful both in our public life as well as in our personal life, in our professional life. All the best to all our members here. Thank you, Toastmaster Hemant.